safe. And we know you've got policemen on the books in England. We want to know who they are. He said, so Curtis said, I'm safe for good. And he said, so the first Curtis, he said, no more Davis. I said, well, the Curtis knows, and I've never said to any of them. And I've never said to any of them. I said, I think I know what he's doing now. I said, well, what do we do with that?
As I recall, there were two financial profiles taken on Elmore's accounts. Firstly, in August 1996, when a Crown Court judge made an order for investigation of the client's finances, building societies, banks, etc., and there was no evidence at all of my client having received monies other than his salary. There was an additional financial profile carried out after his arrest, and again it was totally negative. There was a thorough search of his home and nothing found. So there was no suggestion at all that my client had received any money or any gifts, whatever.
Davis had no idea his flat was bugged. It seemed he hadn't taken money from criminals, but his conversation with the Gladiator reveals his intent to help Curtis Warren.
You know, I said, you could just be very speak to me. There wouldn't be nothing along. I'll tell you now, between you and I know, if he'd have kept that appointment, well, you have an idea. I'd have said to him, don't talk on the phone, and don't go back to Holland. That's all. And I beg you to say nothing else about that, because I knew he had his phone on me.
A month later, Ahern was booked for a celebrity appearance in Skegness. Ellie Davis went with him. On the long journey, Davis told the Gladiator all about the Glennon case. He described how Constable Titherington had been caught out lying about his mistress and the stereo. For DCI Davis, this was the turning point. During his conversation with the Gladiator, he finally decided to reveal to the gangsters what he knew, for a price. The Gladiator set the ball rolling. In the next 2 days, over 30 phone calls were made between the Gladiator's house, Bray's phone, Glennon Sr.'s phone, and Holland. The Gladiator rang Davis 9 times. The Operation Admiral team were now extremely anxious. They knew the Glennon case was seriously at risk. Meanwhile, as the bug in the flat revealed, Davis and the Gladiator were also worried that the gangsters were trying to rip them off.
All I've said is that the information
coming up after this, please don't.
That's all I've said. Because I said I don't know. So all that's going to happen is that when the money's being handed over, then you get the information. But apart from that, I don't know. Once again, BP are cutting the cost of using the telephone. Today we're in Canada. Over
10 days later, detectives on Operation Admiral heard what they were waiting for. The listening device revealed that Warren's henchman, Tony Bray, had paid up. Now he wanted the information from the detective.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Leave it. It's gone for now. And when it's all sorted, oh yeah. Through California. All right. Now the main evidence is in Philip Clown Jr. It's Gary Titherington. Yeah. Okay, now this is the crux. This is the important thing. Titherington had been gagging away from home. Only he was actually with this girl when he passed blood checks and comments eventually. There's one way to put the case on. Yeah. It's the Gary Titherington. Secondly, which is in court, yes, it's secondly, there's a suggestion that Curtis is trying to bribe witnesses and all that. Yes. what I'll get for that. We'll put that into Dawn to keep them sweet because we're thinking of the future. That stuff, that last stuff, is so, I mean, I look at 10 years through the thing.
For over 30 minutes, DCI Davis continued to divulge confidential information to the Gladiator, including personal detail about Titherington, some of which was inaccurate. As soon as they heard the conversation, the Operation Admiral team immediately reacted. An arrest team broke down the door of Davis's flat, pulled up the floorboards and strip searched the Detective Chief Inspector. Bray was caught leaving the Gladiator's house, carrying detailed notes of the information given by Davis. The three men were charged with intending to pervert the course of justice. On the 24th of September 1998, the jury returned its verdict: guilty. Tony Bray was sentenced to 3 years. The Gladiator Micah Hearn to 15 months. Detective Chief Inspector Elmore Davis was given 5 years in prison. When Ellie Davis was arrested for corruption, he was interviewed by detectives.
You've been in the police service nearly 30 years. When you joined the police, you must have sworn an oath in the office of constable to uphold the Queen's peace without fear or favour, malice or ill will. Do you remember that?
No comment.
Today, police corruption in Merseyside is still being investigated. In a case unconnected with Elmore Davis, another Detective Chief Inspector was recently charged with corruption and now faces trial. In this series, we've seen how Liverpool's detectives tackle the most serious types of crime. The force have had some success in taking on the armed gangsters. Gun crime in Liverpool has decreased over the past 2 years. Nevertheless, the shootings continue. Only a few months ago, 2 men were shot dead in broad daylight. 2 days earlier, their friend was found murdered on a beach. In his car, police discovered £50,000 worth of cocaine. The Merseyside force continues to struggle with their budget problems. Last month, the Chief Constable complained to the Home Office that his force was underfunded by £4 million. And yet every day, the wealth of the drug barons continues to grow. For Liverpool's detectives, the war against organised crime becomes ever more unequal.
Right.